porch, and they came out, picked me up, and raised me. But my dad over there, you guys, that's my dad over there, and I just want to say a few things about my pops. He is going around telling this story about watching a football game on TV. When I was a little kid, little baby. Matter of fact, he born, just got born, had been about 3 days old. He was watching the game and he forgot I was on his lap. And when he stood up, I fell down. And then he picked me up, brushed me off, sat me on his lap again. The team made another touchdown, and then he forgot that I was on his lap again, and I fell down. And of course, he did this while my mother was not at home. But you know, my dad has a way. You know, my dad really hasn't used the belt on me because I was the best child. That one over there. But my father, he had this look on his face that would cause it. Well, he kind of old now. He had this look that will beat Moses splitting the Red Sea. Because I stole a car from a friend of mine and I had it in my pocket. And when I saw my dad sitting on the couch, I got crooked, trying to hide the car, and he said, "What's that in your pocket?" And then I started crying, see? I started crying, and I was already apologizing that I had the car. He told me to take it all the way back, and the cops would be waiting for me when I get back. So I stayed at his house till sundown. I didn't come back because I knew the cops were coming to get me. So I stayed at that boy's front yard the whole time and watching my house to make sure the cops. He was a pitiful father, man. I'm telling you, I'm just realizing that now when I'm talking about it. This man, he was cruel to me. But I love my dad, and I'm so blessed to have an outstanding father as in Dale Franklin. And I'm so glad we're here to celebrate. Sandra, bless your heart, honey, to want to do something like this to celebrate my dad. So we're here to party, we're here to have a good time. Pops! Love you, man! I can't say that about my sisters. I love y'all too.
As you can see, that DNA is strong, very strong. But as we further into our program, I want to say that, did you know that the Franklin family is a very gifted musical family? I mean, I know going back to Dale's mom and dad, they were singers too. But Dale didn't grab that part of it. I want you just to hear him and the reason why he's so gifted in playing the music than trying to sing the music. DJ, let him hear him.
It's like this.
Heartbeat.
Is there any question? That's why he's so good at what he does. Because he realized that was not his gift to sing. So we thank you, Dale, as we celebrate you tonight. Thank you so much. So we have a little housekeeping rules tonight for our speakers. So I need you to listen closely. Because as he told us, keep it moving. So we're not going to be here all night hearing your stories. Hopefully you prepared yourself because you have 3 to 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes is too late. So by the time DJ hits this, you already know you're 3/4 of the way through.
our first victim, our first speaker for the day, for the night. Thank you very much for letting me know. 29th day. We're going to have Mr. Trooper.
Come on, Johnny.
Jonathan. True blood. True blood.
Man, you gonna get shot.
Get ready, DJ. Get ready. Well, I'm done. Well, me and Delbert go all the way back to high school. And in 5 minutes ain't gonna work. Me and Delbert was in the first band together. I met Delbert in 1958. We were in the high school band. One day, Steve Mendoza started playing piano, and I was a trumpet player, so I picked up a drum, started beating it. Then Jess Porce joined in, and then Delbert, and then we had Sands, and the guitar player, and that was way back. So anyway, it was called the Playboys. If you ever see those pictures up there, all the pictures of the bands where we started are all on that thing. So anyway, we had these white jackets with notes on them and everything, and I got those jackets, and then later, I found these red blazers, and so we got our name on each one of the pockets, the mixtures and our name. Well anyway, so we gave the other 2 jackets to Phil and Harv, which was the singers in the band. So then after a while, I left the band, and after we got out of high school, and I started the band Untouchables, and Delbert went into Fatback after they got through the Rainbow Stomp and the Mixers, which was the same band. So then he got into the soul and Fatback and all these different that he played in. And in high school, Delbert was called the Clown, because he was always pulling or doing something. You know, he was just well noted for that. So then later, I started a band called the Body Snatchers, and me and Delbert played for about a year at the TC Go-Go, and then we left there, and me and Delbert went to the Red Garter, and that band was still going, and we had Phil Tucker playing keyboard, and I can't remember who else was in that band. So anyway, then we went on down the line, and Delbert's brother, BJ, he was the best man the first time I got married. We was on the way to a gig, and I decided to pull into the Justice of Peace and gave him $20, and we got married. And then we went down and we played the gig and everything, and then I think we went to some motel, and it was so sucking hot we couldn't stand it in there. But anyway, that was my wedding. But during all these years have gone by, me and Delbert seemed to always be together. You know, off and on, wherever he was at, we always seemed to run into each other, and so, you know, he got used to me, I think. You know, I hear that look like, oh shit, that's True Blood, you know. So he'd get me up to play and sing sometimes, you know, I'd sing some song, I'd make them up on the spot about him and the band and everything, you know. But you couldn't ask for a better person. I never known him to do anything, get in a fight, or oh, I left something out. When we played the Red Garter, Delbert used to pick cards up with this company. And he would pick them up on Friday, and he couldn't take them in until Monday. So we would sit in the van, wonder what kind of car he's going to be driving tonight. Because he'd come down in Corvettes and Jaguars and everything. So where'd you get that? Oh, I got to take it in Monday, you know. So anyway, he was like the guess of what he's going to be doing next, you know. But you can't beat Delbert. He's still around. Me and him went to high school together, and yes. And I thank you people and everything. And I'm sure I'll see Delbert a lot more. And if you guys want to see Delbert, he plays the first
Sunday, our second Sunday and fourth Sunday of every month at the Hong Kong Inn between 4 and 7. And Percy plays the background percussion and everything. And you ought to come and see him. There's a lot of people come and see him. If all you guys came, he would be in shock. You know, they'd have to open up the back room where they have the banquets at. But anyway, you guys go see Delbert. He plays really good, and he's a real clown. Thank you.
My wife. Okay, now we're going to have up to the stage, to the podium. How come I can't see them?
Turn the page.
Oh, okay. Right after. Okay, DJ, hit us. This song that is being played right now was written by my dad. So if whoever wants to come on the floor and dance knows that we're alive when that was. Y'all come on out here and dance. You're about to hear right now was also written by my father. If you were alive then, come on out here. I need you. That's him singing too. We'll start. That's all I have. All right. He said that's all. All right.
Let me tell you a little bit about the mixtures. The 1960 mixture. The first multi-ethnic group formulated, succeeded into the music industry and opened so many doors for future generations and minorities, was founded by our honoree, Mr. Del Franklin. This 7-man party band comprised of, at different times, African Americans, Hispanics, Asians, Caucasians, and Native Americans. It all began in Pomona, California, at the Rainbow Garden, where they rocked and ruled the house on Friday nights. Who were they? Glad you asked. Del Franklin, Steve Mendoza, Zach Soto, Audrey Johnson, Dan Pollock, Eddie De Robles, and Johnny Wells. Del became known for his #1 song, Darling. Bring your love home.
Good.
That was a local hit for the duo, Phil and Harv. It remained on the record charts for several weeks and also featured in the movie Life of Martha Stewart. And I guess if she brought herself home, she would have went to jail with she. Anyway, the Mixtures were also the first group to have their own TV show. Hosted by Bob Eubanks, KCRP, Channel 13, KIIX, and Channel 22, hosted by Larry McCormick. Del had the opportunity to share his talent and work with great artists like Tina Turner, The Emotions, Mary Wilson, Lou Rawls, Barry White, the Beach Boys, along with performing for Oprah Winfrey at her Black Legends Ball. I said he had a celebrity. He is a recipient of the Ventura Music Awards Lifetime Achiever in the field of entertainment Best Jazz category. The Mixture is also known as the Good Luck Band, especially for anyone who had the opportunity to play with them. Those who hit the floor on Darling and That's All I Ask witnessed that taste of soul. Denise? It's time for some table talk.
Table Talk by Denise Carter, comedian, y'all. Give me a hand. I start interviewing people when they walk in the door. And I asked a woman today, I said, lady, how far back do you go to listen to Del Franklin? And what did you say?
Oh, I'm too young to remember.
And I said, I think my mama, who's a hairdresser, used to do his hair, and she said, what hair? And then I said, what?
Del had hair in 1983.
Damn. All right now, we're going to keep it moving.
Our next speaker for tonight will be Miss Wonderful, the Beautiful, the one that when I was in high school would come out there in the campus and all she had to do was just look around and everybody was just straight up. Miss Daisy. Still looking good too. Look at it.
Well, it was only out of love that I gave everybody the evil eye. We're really here to celebrate Delbert, and I'm here on behalf of my sister. Do you know how it is when you have a gig and you don't know in enough time? Your gig is really important. But she wanted me to convey to everybody what a gentleman it has always been, well, what Delbert has always been a gentleman anytime they have ever played together. She's also wanted me to relay that she could not think of a better person to ever play with whenever they were a duo. One thing I like to say about Delbert's music is Kenny G thinks he's something. But we have something and we have somebody in our own midst. And it's unfortunate that Delbert does not have the rewards that somebody else has, because if he did, he would take all of us with him. So we could enjoy the rewards with him. Personally, when Delbert plays, all you have to do is close your eyes. And when your eyes are closed, your body just moves with his groove. I wish him all the best. You know, I try to see him as much as I can. He's truly a gentleman. This is a wonderful tribute to the kind of person he is and always has been.
All right, Mr. Buddy. He's everybody's buddy.
Well,
name is Buddy Gibson, for those who don't know me. That is not my real name, but it's a name that I earned many years ago. I had a band for about 30 years, and it was called Buddy Gibson The Original Customs. And we did kind of some of the things that Del has achieved over the years. And it's not about me, but it's about Mr. Franklin. That's right. And I've been around him for about 40 years, and we got to know each other pretty well, and having lunch a lot of times. And I know he's very busy, but he always took the time out to meet with me when I said, I think we need to talk. And basically, it was nothing ever wrong. It was just a matter that I want to know how he's doing and what he's doing. The thing I found about Mr. Del Franklin, he's a very talented young man. I have to call him young man. I got him by a couple of years. But you know, he's a spiritual guy. He's a guy that loves music. He's an ambassador for us here in Oxnard wherever he goes because of his communications through music and the love of music. And in the last few days, or say months, I've heard this come out of his mouth twice. And he said something similar to this: I could be anywhere at this time, but I'm with you. And that struck me pretty hard because I said, you know, that shows love. I even was at a place a week ago when he also didn't even know this was happening, but a club decided they wanted to have him there continuously for some period of time. And he said, wow, I have to cancel all my gigs. And I thought, you know, that's love again, you know. He loves everybody. So what I want to say right quick is just this, Mr. Del Franklin. I've given him an award once before through the China Island State University for being an entertainer. And this is the second one I'm going to give you, and no one else can match it. You have to earn it. And in my opinion, you have earned this award. So I'll just read what I have right here, and then I'll have you come up and receive it.